G'day viewers, my name is Michael and welcome back to Single Racer. And today I just want to ask the simplest of sim racing questions, and which usually gets the simplest of sim racing answers, but dependent on which channel you ask. And so the simple sim racing question that I want to ask is, why do we sim race? But as an example, I think that if I asked the channel Ferrariman 601, he might say, well, I sim race because it allows me to race the best F1 cars on the best F1 tracks in Assetto Corsa. But if I asked Mike over at the channel Sim Racing 604, he might say that he likes to drive the best GT3 cars on the best GT3 tracks in ACC. And I know that right now, if I ask Maverick over at the channel Rig Racer, he would say that he loves driving the best rally cars on the best rally tracks in Dirt Rally 2. And so why am I even bothering with the simplest of simple sim racing questions when the answer's so obvious? Well, that's because I'm from Australia, in other words, down under, upside down, flipped on its head. So let's run that again and see what happens. And so now if I ask the channel Ferrariman 601 why he likes sim racing, he might now answer that it's because he can race F1 cars on the circuit Magione. Magione! And now if I asked Alex over at the Extra Mile why he likes sim racing so much, he might say because it allows him to race Formula trucks on Imola. Trucks! And now finally, if you ask me why I like sim racing so much, especially in Assetto Corsa, it's because I can drive the best rally car I have ever driven on a lazy, casual, cruising road circuit like LA Canyons. And so now let's check out this absolutely amazing driving but also amazing looking rally car on this sensational driving track. In fact, so good I think it is equal personally with the Nordschleife as the best track ever to be released in Assetto Corsa. Let's check it out now. And isn't she an absolute beauty? Just an awesome looking car in my opinion. And this is called the Ford RS200 EVO from Assetto Land. And so all that's left to do is to take her out on the road and see how she performs. Let's do that right now. Okay folks, so as we get ready to set off in this absolutely awesome rally car, I have a tip for those that are having trouble driving the LA Canyons fast. And it's something I've mentioned before, but I want to cover again. My advice is to put the track map up here, as you can see. And if you've ever driven a rally game, you'll hear the co-driver calling out the corners. And so my tip is to call out the corners, or in your mind, as the real co-drivers would. So, for example, now I can see the map when I'm wearing the VR headset clearer. But as an example, you might say 2 right, 3 left. 2 left, 2 right, that kind of thing, or 2 right tightens. And that can really help you once you get used to how tight the corners are or not are. So in this case it'd be like 3 left, 3 right, tightens, that type of thing. It's amazing how much faster you can you can get when you start to picture the speed at which you need to take the corners by the picture of the map. And especially in like this where you can go long right 5, that type of thing, and you can go much faster. But when you need to, like here where you go 3 left 2 right tightens, you can change down and be prepared for how tight the corners are based on you getting familiar with how the shape of each corner is to what gear or what speed you need to be in. So as we come up to these sections here, I had my brother over and he made a comment about just these external car views that I want to show you. And he said when he's watching a Hotlap like Nordschleife or something like that, when he sees an outside view, it takes him out of the experience. It just sort of breaks the immersion. So, you know, I take that on board, but what I'd like to do is show both views for both types of viewers. So those that like to see the outside of the car, and the reason of course I want to show it is it's a brilliant mod car. I mean, this thing is fantastic. So I shall do that and show the outside car now, and then later on I'll have the full-on VR view. But for now, let's show off this car, this amazing rally car, from a few external camera angles. Okay folks, so as we come to my favourite section of the track, this is the sharp right-hander followed by an amazing open track where you can really push the car. Let's have a look at this amazing air balloon, and sure enough a rock gets in the way, but as we take this corner now, I'll keep quiet and let's enjoy this amazing view and this amazing performance of this brilliant mod rally car. What's happened? Oh gee, I think because I've left the gearing as default, I think I've just blown up the motor. Typical single racer. Leadfoot has blown up the motor. Geez, I ruin a lot of cars on this track. This is the second time. First time I ran out of fuel, and this time I blew up the motor. Typical single racer. Okay, well let's stop here at the 514 kilometre mark, or whatever that sign says, and let's have a closer look at the car at least. Classic dials again. I love those. In this case it's a Ford, but I love those classic dials. And just the VR view here doesn't give it justice, but the car looks so mean. Just a beautiful car to drive. I would rate this as one of the best mod cars I've ever driven in Assetto Corsa. That's how good it is. At least for my old wheel. Maybe DD drivers won't agree, but I think this is a fantastic car. So this is Michael signing out for Single Racer. I hope you liked the video. I'll catch you next time. See you later.